Greetings and welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. It's whatever the hell I want Sunday. So today we're going to be looking at the McFarlane series, Call of Duty Captain Price. This came out, it was a limited release of only 4 figures. For Christmas a couple years ago, we got this and another one for my son. Because honestly, there are only 2 things in his life that really matter to him, and that's his Destiny and his Call of Duty. And yeah, this year he decided he really didn't have space for these and wasn't interested, so I've inherited them. Disclaimer, I'm not big on first-person shooter games, so I have not played much in the way of Call of Duty or Destiny. So these figures, I can't really compare to the media. I can only give you a review based on what the figure itself is like. So as always, we're going to look at the accessories, we're going to look at the figure, check out the articulation, gear them up, and get them up on the shelf. So, accessory-wise, he only comes with 2. He comes with this rifle. Looks like it's got a collapsible stock. Got wrapping on both the magazine and the pistol grip. Improved optics package. Can't tell if that's a laser or a light. Looks like a laser sighting system. Got an under rail for additional attachments. Sector switch. Ejection port. I mean, it's a basic sculpt. It's not highly detailed, but what is on here is done nicely. The other accessory is the Call of Duty stand. So, what do you say we get him off the stand? Take a look. You know what? Facial sculpt-wise, he kind of looks like Bobby Vala. A little bit. Too much hair on his head to really pull it off, but face sculpt isn't bad. Paint detail is on there well. He's got a earpiece comm unit. Got himself a boonie cap. Greatest hats that the Army never let you wear. Standard plate carrier. Extra magazines and the mag pouches. Over here we've got pouches for a sidearm, which he doesn't have. Doesn't even have a holster. Got a comm unit with the mic. Or is this the comm unit? Or is he carrying dual comms? Okay. So the vest, yeah, it's done up on there nicely. It is not removable. It is actually molded as part of this upper chest piece. Underneath, he's got I don't even know what to classify this shirt as. Apparently, this guy's British. It's not a command sweater. It's not a standard tactical uniform. I don't know. Got some brown fingerless gloves. The wrist joints are ugly. The watch, on the other hand, is not. So you can see the bottom edge of the shirt here at the waistline. Got some tactical cargo pants. It looks like reinforced knees. Great texture throughout it. Pockets sculpted in. Belt is sculpted in there nicely. All the way down here to these combat boots with your really ugly ankles. So, sculpt-wise, McFarlane does an amazing job with sculpts, with details, with appearance. Where they typically lack is their articulation. So let's take a look at his. Head rotates, and it looks like the neck is also a separate piece. tilts forward that far, tilts back that far, so not much. No real tilt. Arm hinges up to 90. Actually beyond 90. And it appears as though this piece here is part of the hinge. It's not a butterfly joint. It's just part of the hinge. Arm will rotate all the way around. Rotation, bicep cut. Double jointed pinned elbow allows for, oh my goodness, say it ain't so, a McFarlane figure with full arm movement. Yep, but that leaves a really ugly joint. Looks like the arm is actually deformed. Oh wow. Okay, so it moves, but it's ugly. The hand is on a ball joint. So depending on which way the hand is facing, it could be vertical. Well, it's vertical no matter what. No, it's horizontal. Huh. That is an ugly ass wrist joint. But you do get a lot of movement out of it. Same over on this side. This side is much more vertical base though. The hand rotates on a peg coming from that ball there. So there is a torso cut up underneath the vest. And there's also a ball joint at the waist itself. But it really doesn't move. So you lean back that far, forward that far. You get some tilt and rotation. Legs are on a double hinge, meaning there's a hinge that kicks forward and there's a hinge that kicks outward. And you can actually see that in there, but because of the sculpt, you really, if you maneuver it right, you can get some movement out of it. And once again, that is an ugly joint. Double jointed pin knee allows for full leg rotation. It's not as ugly as the elbow, but it's still not a pretty joint. And then the feet, the ankles, much like up higher, have a ball there, so rotation. And it looks like it's designed to, yeah, it does hinge forward and back as well. So forward that far, back that far. And unlike most figures, this one has a toe articulation. So articulation-wise on this figure, it's not bad. It's just the joints are ugly. So, what do you say we get this guy geared up? Hands are fairly soft. But trying to get this into the hand, it just keeps rotating it around and making it a pain to actually get in there. Oh, there we go. Those elbows just look, they look more like they're broken and bent than actually like an actual elbow bend. Well, there we have him. So what do you say we get him up on the shelf? And there we are. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see y'all next time.